Welcome, welcome. Today's meditation is going to be a visualization. So you can get comfortable. You can be seated, you can lie down, wherever you can be most at ease. So you might want to be upright, or today you just might feel like, I want to be more relaxed. I want to be in my favorite chair. I want to lean against a wall. So take a moment and really situate yourself. You all know that I like to use a pillow in my lap to rest the weight of my arms so that the shoulders don't feel quite as heavy. And as always, there might be a little bit of movement that precedes this. So, especially, if it's mostly first thing in the morning for you, check in with your neck, maybe move your jaw around, massage the face a little bit. So these are just all ways to kind of sweet talk the body into being in stillness for some time. So taking these moments to get comfortable while I read some comments. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Namaste. Bob and Holly, hello. Okay. So once you've found your place, where you're going to be, where you can be at ease, the eyes might close. There's nothing you need to see. Or if you'd rather have them open, that's perfectly fine. You can let the gaze go down and let it be really unfocused. And wherever you are, just check in with that front body energy. Is it really forward? Is it kind of leaning forward, reaching out? Can the front body soften back? Maybe that even means a little bit of literal resting back, leaning back, just by degrees. Settling your weight into your imprint. And then letting there be a gentle rebounding from your roots back up through the core of you, like the core of an apple, all the way up through the stem, through the crown of the head. And it's so gentle, so it didn't bring you forward again. It just gave you a very sweet sense of uplift. So today's meditation, as I said, is a visualization. And this is a visualization for maybe for the hard days, maybe for any day, the hard moments, or when you just sense some heaviness, some anxiety. So we'll start by letting ourselves connect with that sense of struggle, or as we call it, suffering. And it doesn't have to be, I'm flat on the ground suffering, but just anything that takes you out of ease, any kind of dis-ease. And I'll ask you to with your awareness, come into the space of your heart, your chest. And this isn't to fabricate some bad feeling that isn't there. So if there's no heaviness this morning, it's totally great. Great. If there is some kind of heaviness or, um, as I said, anxiety, struggle, then let that start to concentrate your attention right at your chest. Just notice what is there. Notice the feeling quality. Notice the sensations. Notice if it's a color or has texture, or even if it's an image. Might be just a feeling that you can't even really describe. And you can do this anywhere in your body. Today I'm offering to do it through the heart, but you could do it anywhere. So, if your experience is concentrated more somewhere else, then of course adapt this and do it from that place. Okay, so we've invited ourselves to connect in this way with our experience of something more difficult. And now, this is just the first thing that comes to mind. Don't work hard to come up with something and don't question what pops into your mind. Just the first thing that comes into your mind, picture a type of crystal, a type of gemstone. Whatever came to mind first, that is what is offering itself to you. And then imagine that crystal, any shape, any size, any color, any kind, about 6 inches out in front of your chest. Just picture it floating in space. It might be rotating like the earth, or it might just be hovering right out in front of your chest. And know that this crystal has offered itself to you. It has come into your mind as a tool, as a helper today to relieve you, to absorb some of this hard feeling, this experience. And you can't damage the crystal. It can't be broken. It can't be compromised. And its invitation is to take the feeling that you're having, the difficulty, into it and transmute, transform, process, and cleanse and dissolve. So, with the crystal imagined right out in front of you, come back into the space of your chest. And then you can visualize. The mind is so powerful. Visualize. You might imagine the crystal pulling, or you might imagine the feeling willingly flowing out from your chest to the crystal. And see it happening, this little thread of energy, or it might be a big cord. It's your vision from your chest, and just feeling that crystal, seeing that crystal absorb. It might have color. Again, your energy might have color. It might have texture. That crystal takes that energy happily. It has volunteered to be here. And just notice as the energy from the chest is being absorbed, is being channeled to and absorbed by the crystal, notice what happens in the chest? What happens to your feeling experience? And sometimes visualizations are easier than others, so if this isn't feeling natural or nothing's happening, it's totally fine, totally okay. Just flexing your visualization muscle little bits at a time. So feel your breath. Notice how you experience yourself right now. And then let's take this crystal image that is still perfect in its form, hasn't been compromised at all. And let's take it behind the heart. So you can't see behind your heart, and you don't need to. You just, in your imagination, let that crystal hover about 6 inches behind your heart. And then the same thing, if there's anything back there that was kind of hiding around a corner or from this different direction, again, you can just notice sensations of heat or coolness or tingling, weight, anything at all. And then send it to the crystal. Let the crystal magnetize that energy. And you're just breathing, there's no effort required. Continuing to notice sensations, being in your experience. And so you might find another place in the body you want to do this, or another direction of the heart. Maybe you want to do it from a side or from a slight diagonal. You can go around a spot like this and magnetize and draw out or send toward as much as you would like, as much as it is helpful. You can also let the image go, of course. And for our remaining time, we'll just sit in the experience of now, which might not be perfect, which um, might not be better, quote unquote, better. And that's not necessarily what we're here to do. We're here to just be with ourselves as we are, which is the medicine. So if any part of you tensed or was working, let your body relax again. Breathing in and out through your nose. Letting especially the muscles in the face be soft. So around the eyes, the lips, the chin, in the mouth, soft and spacious. And let your awareness be in that space of the chest again, and just notice how that part of your body feels, that part of your energetic body feels. At any time, if you feel called, you can use this at any time during the day. If you feel called to invite or receive an image, it can be a crystal, it could be a flower, it could be anything at all, to appear as an absorber, and understand that the thing that has appeared will actually be fortified by your energy, even though it doesn't feel like good energy to you. It's fortifying. It's like fertilizer and compost for this image. So this can be a really great immediate tool. If you want to send a little more now, you can. We're going to end with a poem. This is by John O'Donohue from Anam Cara. On that day when the weight darkened, let me start over. On that day when the weight deadens on your shoulders and you stumble, may the clay dance to balance you. And when the ghost of loss gets into you, may a flock of colors, indigo, red, green, and azure blue, come to awaken in you a meadow of delight. When the canvas frays and the stain of ocean blackness blackens beneath you. May there come across the waters a path of yellow moonlight to bring you safely home. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so may a slow wind work these words of love around you, an invisible cloak to mind your life. Thank you so much for being together in this way, for nourishing and supporting yourself, which just helps create better space, better world around us. When we're all more regulated, the world is more regulated. Thanks so much for the time today. I would love to hear how this crystal cleansing was for you. I'm a really visual person, so images really work for me, and I know it doesn't work for everybody. So that's why we try lots of different things. And I'd love to hear if you had sort of a before and after experience or anything else that you'd like to share. So you're welcome. So as usual, all the weird business of liking the video and subscribing to the channel and sharing and all of that. Good. You're welcome. And I'm teaching a yoga class today at 11 live on Zoom. I think you're probably on my email list, but if you're not, you can send me an email, Michelle@itsallyoga, and I'll send the link to you. And I just announced a couple of new ways to be together. A membership, Remembership is the name of it, where for just $49 a month, I'll send you videos of classes and practices and Ayurvedic tips. And then a 4-month program that I'm just so incredibly excited about. So if you're interested in any of that and being together more intimately, more regularly, let me know. Okay, friends, I'm going to read all your comments. I'm so excited. And thank you again. Take care of yourself today. I'll see you on Friday.